The alert screams through your phone at 2:14 p.m. ballistic missile threat inbound, seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Everyone freezes. They stare at their screens. Like deer in headlights, the traffic lights are still cycling green to red for empty streets. The sirens haven't even started yet. You have maybe 60 minutes before the herd wakes up and the grid starts dying. No worries, we're gonna fix this with psychology, physics, and some seriously antisocial decisions. Let's break it down phase by phase. Phase 1 is the normalcy bias freeze. Most people think they'll spring into action the second disaster hits, but reality is different. Your brain hits the denial button hard. You waste 5, 10, maybe 30 seconds convincing yourself it's a glitch, a hack, or a test. The problem is those seconds are pure gold right now. The networks are still up, the roads are still clear, and the stores haven't turned into cage matches yet. The fix is to force the manual override. Slap yourself in the face if you have to. Accept that it is real. In 3 seconds flat, congratulations, you just beat the evolutionary wiring that kept cavemen from panicking over every rustle in the bushes, which is now trying to kill you. In the modern age, normalcy bias is documented in every major disaster. The survivors act fast, the frozen become statistics. You just bought yourself the golden hour before everyone else reboots. Phase 2 is the golden hour download. There is a myth that you will just figure it out later or Google it when needed. The brutal truth is that the internet dies fast in a real war. Cyber strikes, EMPs, and overloaded towers will kill the signal. Once it's gone, 8 billion people's collective knowledge vanishes with it. While 5G is still limping along, you need to perform a data heist. Download offline maps of your entire state, download the vital articles from Wikipedia, download survival and medical manuals. Use apps that cache data. Do this on one device only. Kill the notifications and dim the screen. Then make one call. Call your family. Keep it to 30 seconds max. Set a preset. Rally point. Do not say, "I'll come get you," because traffic dissolves laws after that call. Put the phone in airplane mode. Battery is life. You are effectively looting humanity's library while everyone else is live tweeting the apocalypse. You now have a pocket-sized civilization backup with zero digital footprint. Phase 3 is move smart or die stuck. Everyone thinks bug out means jump in the car and floor it. In reality, highways turn into static parking lots in 15 minutes. Cars become coffins. They are trapped, visible, and have no escape. If you are under 10 miles from home, run or fast, walk. If you are over 10 miles, grab a bike, any bike. A bike weaves through gridlock. It is silent and it requires no fuel. Do not go to the grocery store. That is suicide. It is a fatal funnel of panicked elbows fighting over moldy bread. While the subs are honking, at the end of the world, you are pedaling past them like a post-apocalyptic paperboy. Gridlock drops cars to 0 miles per hour. You are moving towards shelter, while the herd self-imprisons. On the asphalt. Phase 4 is water pressure's last lie. The myth is that taps will keep flowing because water always works. The truth is that municipal pressure is driven by electric pumps. When the grid flickers, the pumps stop. The water towers drain fast. The residual pressure tricks you into complacency if you wait too long. The pipes go dry, or worse, they suck in groundwater contaminants. When the pressure drops, the fix is simple. The second you are safe, fill everything. Bathtub first, plug it now. Fill the sinks, the pots, the buckets, and the washing machine. You have hundreds of gallons hidden in plain sight. Your bathroom becomes a murky swimming pool that you will thank later. When the thirst hits, hygiene water is more important than drinking purity. Early on, you now have a multi-day supply before the scavenging phase begins. Phase 5 is blackout discipline. You need to become invisible. Most people think light equals safety. They grab the LED lantern to feel cozy. In reality, a single glow in a dark neighborhood screams, "Resources here." Night vision travels far, but desperate people travel farther. You need full blackout discipline. Garbage bags, blankets, and duct tape over the windows if you need light inside. Use a red filter only. It preserves your night vision and has low visibility from the outside. Your house must look empty, evacuated, and boring. You are playing a game of extreme hide and seek, where losing means a home invasion. The human eye detects candle flicker from miles away in true dark. Red light cuts that distance dramatically. You want to be skipped by opportunists hunting for easier glowing targets. Phase is psychological warfare. The abandoned house. Con. Here is the clever petty part. The myth is that neighbors will band together and sing campfire songs. The reality is that no rescue disasters flip psychology to tribal zero-sum very fast. They know your face, your garage, and your habits. Visible preparedness makes you a target. Visible desperation makes you a raid victim. The fix is to make your place look pre-looted. Leave one window curtain half open with empty shelves visible. Scatter harmless trash like papers and cans outside if you are approached. Give short answers, only tell them, "We're out too," barely hanging on. Never reveal your stock. Give nothing that marks you as a supplier. You are gaslighting the block into thinking you bug it out with the smart crowd while you are effectively sipping bathtub water inside. Uncertainty deters aggression. A known empty house gets skipped. A known stocked house gets tested. Let the predators move to the louder, brighter, friendlier neighbors. Phase 7 is heat, sleep, and the cortisol crash. Everyone assumes they will stay warm and keep watch forever. The truth is that modern homes bleed heat without power. Your adrenaline will dump, and then it will crash hard. Cold saps calories, and no sleep equals drunk-level decisions by hour 24. You need to build a microclimate. Pitch a tent inside your living room. Pile in with bodies and blankets. Body heat is the only reliable furnace. Establish a watch schedule: 2 hours on, 4 hours off, no open flames, unless the flue is confirmed clean. And for the unglamorous part, line the toilet with a trash bag, use kitty litter or sawdust per use, and seal it. Do not flush. Once the pressure is gone, your living room becomes a nylon sweat lodge with a side of improvised cat box. Small enclosed volumes trap radiant heat, and sleep deprivation impairs cognition. Worse than alcohol, you need sustained alertness to avoid mistakes. This entire 24-hour playbook runs on cold physics and hotter psychology. Grids cascade because frequency balance fails. Water stops because pressure isn't magic. Light travels, panic spreads, and tribes form when rescue looks impossible. The harsh truth of nuclear alert day 1 isn't the flash, it is the chain reaction of 8 billion normalcy. Biased primates realizing the rules just evaporated. Most people die waiting for the old world to reboot. You are not trying to be a hero, you are just trying to be harder to panic, harder to spot, and harder to raid than the guy next door who is still refreshing Twitter. For updates, stay boring, stay quiet, stay alive.